Speaker is here to show you the new ways that teens are concealing drug use. Shocking story.
That is. We're going to move on now. You know, there's a warning for parents this morning. Your child could be getting high right in front of you, and you would never even know it. Tyrone White, a parent advisor and motivational speaker, spends a lot of time on high school and college campuses. He's here now to talk about new ways teenagers are hiding their drugs from their parents and teachers. First of all, good morning.
Good morning, Wayne.
Before we get into that, what kind of drugs are we talking about as far as teens today? What are the drugs of choice?
Well, the new emerging drug that we're seeing is something called bath salt, which is much stronger than methamphetamine and crack cocaine.
What's it called?
Bath salt.
Okay.
Now, we're not talking about that thing that you would pick up from Bed and Beyond.
Yeah.
But we're talking about a synthetic drug that children are using. And here's a big issue. It's not illegal yet. And so there are governors across the state, legislators across the country that are rushing to put laws in place to make it illegal.
What kind of high does it give you?
Well, it gives you the same euphoric feeling as someone that was using methamphetamine or crack cocaine.
You hear meth a lot. People still using like marijuana. Is that still, is that like out of style or?
No, it's still very much in vogue, but what we're finding is the marijuana that kids are smoking is most often laced or spiked with something else.
Wow, wow.
So
all right, what's the average age of kids getting high these days?
11 years old.
11 years old?
And first beginning to use at home.
What, at home?
At home.
Why so young?
Well, I think because of the access. That's the between and betwixt age where they're trying to become older than they are and being in other settings where they're with older kids.
Wow.
And then they got
so the key is keeping your kids away from older kids, would you say? Or what is the key?
The key is spending time with your kids, regulating their schedules, being vigilant and aware of the signs, searching your child's room.
Absolutely, that's incredible. And it's scary. Now, you're here to talk about specifically the new ways that kids are hiding their drugs from the parents and teachers. Talk about that, right? You brought some stuff with you, so just kind of go through it.
That's right. I'm going to be at Bedford Middle School on Monday talking about these issues because the state Ohio Department of Education has made it mandatory. Tampons and Tampax. We have children.
Right,
we have children that will soak the tampon or Tampax into liquid PCP and insert it in their rectum. It's quick absorption into the body, and it's a way to conceal their use and get high right while in school in front of the teacher.
All right, the Visine, the eye whiteners and stuff.
Putting liquid PCP in the Visine bottles and then dropping it straight into their eyeballs.
Oh my gosh. Chapstick.
Melting the chapstick down into a liquid form, adding PCP to it, putting it back in its container in the freezer, let it re-gelatinize, and then take it out.
Oh my gosh. What about the whipped cream?
Whippets. There's a substance in there called nitrous oxide, which is a gas.
It's already in there?
Yes, it's in there. And kids use that and inhale that.
Wow. Apple juice? Come on.
Apple juice. Using apple juice as a concealment tool to hide PCP.
Tyrone, what should parents understand? What's the message to parents this morning?
Parents should understand that this can happen anywhere and to anyone. A lot of times people have this not in my backyard mentality, the notion of invulnerability. And when they feel that, they make themselves vulnerable.
Tyrone White, good information this morning. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Always a pleasure. If you're just getting up, your time right now is 8:28, 60 degrees outside. We could get some rain.